After all the years of doing this, we wanted to highlight some of the things that our clients have said to us over a long period of time, and in the form of reviews and just various things they've told us through the years that really appeal to them versus what we think appeal to them. You're going to hear a lot of things out there about what you can and can't do. And at the end of the day, there's only one truth, and that's the code. And if people were to follow that, there'd be a lot less problems out there, a lot less repairs that need to take place. There's a code for every state. Code for the building, code for the electric, code for the plumbing. And the average homeowner really doesn't know anything about code. You know, imagine if there was a fire in your house and someone couldn't get out. You know, it's a real serious subject that we're not going to overlook. A great assurance that I can give our clients is that we're going to vet any of the employees that are here. We have to be able to trust these people. Our clients need to be able to trust them in their homes. Every person considered has to pass a background check. They've got to pass a drug test. And they know that they have to maintain a clean record. It's essential, and it's mandatory here, and they know that. And I think it draws people in to us, and it separates us from a lot of other companies that are out there. Well, oftentimes in the first stages of meeting a new prospect, we hope they all turn into clients, but every job's not a good fit. And I don't mean that to sound insulting, but I mean, there are folks that really need to save money. We'll do everything we can to accommodate that by getting them into products that work. But there are certain products we just can't use. We know that they won't last. You know, it's mandatory that I believe you get a year. Yeah. We're licensed in Rhode Island and Mass. I think it's the same in both states. You get a year, a mandatory warranty. That means you got to buy everything through the contractor, or else it affects the warranty. It's not smart to do it any other way, really. But there's products out there that really, you know, won't even last much more than that, a year. And we don't want to use those. We want them to last a very, very long time. It's not just the products, though. It's the methods of installation. You know, there are good methods, and then there are better methods that have improved over time. And there are methods that basically were around 20 years ago. We don't use them anymore. They're not smart to use anymore. It's great to be referred from someone we've always worked for, but that isn't always the case. So earning trust is sometimes a slow process. And the idea behind putting money into your property, we're always taking into consideration the worth of the home. And there are some people that look at their home as a forever home. They're really not going to move. And there are those that want to verse it as a project, that maybe they're going to move out in a couple of years. Those approaches are very different. But the investment in your home, goodness, if you want to stare at something beautiful for years, it all goes back to using the right products, the right crew, and so forth. Those things are key. Your home's value, if folks are on the cusp in consideration of a project, there's things we do always to get individuals involved, to do comps in the neighborhoods, to figure out what is a smart move for them specifically. I mean, there are some areas where you really shouldn't put a, I don't know, $30,000 kitchen in. You might not get that back, especially if you're going to leave in a couple of years. We want projects that make sense, that are going to last, that we can put our name on.